Top 10 scary videos you shouldn't watch alone. The thing about watching video clips and documentaries of paranormal activities or scary moments is that it's more fun and exhilarating when you're alone in your room with all the lights closed. But sometimes, being with friends and having a safe atmosphere around you might be a better choice, as these clips can get a bit too extreme and eerie. How's it going, folks? And welcome to CreepyENT. Make sure you have invited a friend for a good old sleepover, as today is a bit too extreme even for your standards. Join us now as we bring you the top 10 scary videos that you shouldn't watch alone. Before we begin, make sure you've pressed the bright red subscribe button and have that notification bell ringing so that you don't miss any of our future updates. Number 10. Vandalized. This video was uploaded to YouTube by an account with the name Old Phantom 13. The user of this account mentioned in the description that they had been having problems with their shop being vandalized and people breaking in, which led them to installing a security camera. But what the camera recorded wasn't actually people. You can clearly see some very weird and possible paranormal activities in this footage. The door to the locker opens and shuts itself with a rather big force, and if that wasn't enough, the entire locker rattles as if there's an earthquake. But things get a little too extreme when the wheelchair seated beside the locker moves on its own without any interference from outside force. Calling this a hoax would be a bit difficult, as staging something like this with the use of mere strings would be almost impossible. Whatever it was, it sure as hell scared the shop owners and led viewers to believe that the shop might possibly be haunted. Would you be able to pull this off with an elaborate plan? Let us know in the comments. Number 9. Dobby?
Okay, you know? Rambina, more like it. What was that, Rambo?
I'm gonna catch that. You hear that noise? I'm gonna catch that.
You couldn't catch that if I...
Dude, I got my knife right here.
That fucking knife.
Encounters against the wildest creatures are inevitable when you decide to camp in the woods. But sometimes these creatures aren't just wild. The following video was uploaded on YouTube by a user named Mike Stanton 1985, where he says that he and his wife encountered a rather strange creature during their time out in the woods.
Right here.
That fucking knife.
You can see in the video that the three colleagues are having a very natural conversation when one of the friends is startled and tumbles back as if he had seen a ghost. That sure looks like a living being more than a paranormal entity, but whatever it was, it scared the hell out of those poor people. It's hard to say that this was staged, as their reactions are all very authentic and genuine. But as always, we'll let you be the judge of that. Number 8. Flash.
World star! Fuck you!
Reddit is the home of some of the darkest and most unexplainable videos in the world, and the following footage is no exception. Posted on the subreddit Public Freakout by a Reddit user named Steak and Water, this video was mainly laughed about and was considered funny more than it was scary. But nonetheless, it still makes for one disturbing sight. In the video, you can see a group of friends inside a car talking about something chasing them. When one of the friends pokes his camera out, he records a haunting sight. a naked man is seen to be running at an abnormally fast speed with glowing eyes and is chasing the car with a very hostile look on his face. The only thing that was laughable about this creepy video is that the man was naked. Other than that, the speed in the eyes of the man are something that can't be deemed as normal. Would you keep your cool if you saw something like this happen to you in real life? And do you really believe that it was just an ordinary man that chased the car? Do let us know your thoughts down below. Number 7. Chewboo.
It's a train!
The paranormal might be the things that constantly scare the audience, as well as the recorders, but sometimes man-made things are much more scarier. Uploaded by a YouTube channel by the name of Wish Avenger, the video has a group of friends heading inside an old train tunnel, looking for some adventure. The tunnel feels quite abandoned and somewhat haunted to them, and also it doesn't seem functional, so they decide to go in deep, which is not a good choice. The group quickly realizes the mistake that they made as they see a distant light approaching them, and that light is from a train.
It's a train! I'm gonna get on the side!
The group then decides to stick to the sides of the walls when they realize that they cannot outrun the train. You can feel the fear and anxiety in their breaths as the guy recording the camera is almost certain that he can die any time. After what feels like an eternity, the train finally passes by without any of them getting hurt. Number 6. Not a hoax.
They're running. They're running at us.
There's someone with a light.
They're sprinting.
Is this a public road
Yeah.
that connects to somewhere else?
Yeah.
The Paranormal Files are one of the biggest and the most entertaining ghost hunters and investigators out there, and what they record for the episodes are too real to regard as a hoax. But this incident takes place outside of the official recording.
Walked all the way back here, and what just happened, Andrew?
I left my gear.
So now I gotta go all the way back into the creepy house.
I thought it was right in front of the van.
Well, it's on the property of the house. I left it.
After finishing an episode on Keeper's Cottage Stud, they return back to their cars. But then, one of the crew member goes back to get some gear he left. When he returns, he rushes the others to get a move on as he describes that someone is chasing them. He describes that there was no one around when he returned, then all of a sudden, a man with a flashlight appeared and started running towards them.
They're running. They're running at us.
There's someone with a light.
They're sprinting.
Here you can see, as the team is driving away, a flashlight is approaching them. The person grabbing the light is sprinting, and whoever that person was, he did not seem very friendly, and definitely creeped the group out. Do you think it was an actual person, or some hostile ghost? Let us know in the comments. Number 5. Foodie Roommate.
Oh my god.
Living alone might have a lot of advantages, as you have the freedom to do whatever you want. But after seeing this footage, you might consider a roommate or living with a family member. This video was uploaded by a channel, Yvonne, and she gets straight to the point, mentioning that she thinks her apartment is haunted. In the video, you can hear that she's recording with great fear, as her breath is very heavy and she is in a lot of tension.
Oh my god.
After seeing what happens in the video, I wouldn't blame her for being so scared. You can see that she's filming her kitchen, and everything seems quite in place, until the door of one of the upper shelves opens and a bowl falls down on its own. Her genuine reaction to this led a lot of viewers to believe that her apartment was indeed haunted, and that she just experienced something paranormal. Number 4. Meeting cancelled. How much can a 10-second video say about the paranormal when an hours-long video fails to prove of its existence? Well, this video certainly answered that question. Uploaded on Reddit by the user named Lazy Ray Scallion. The video is a security camera footage of a normal conference hall. The 10-second long video doesn't have much to show, except if you look closely at the top left corner, you can see a transparent ghost-like apparition move from one side of the room to the other. The fact that this probably happened on a business firm where no one has the time to put up an elaborate hoax really creeped the viewers out. To this, the sighting remains unexplained. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comments. Number 3. Scream. The sense of vision can definitely be tricky sometimes and can lead to making you see things that aren't really there. But when you, along with a group of your friends, hear something disturbing, you know it's time to run. This video was uploaded by a channel by the name of Aphidos. In the video, a group of friends seems to be investigating an abandoned and possibly haunted building, which has some rather creepy looking graffiti on the walls. The graffiti isn't even the scary part, as the group then hears a very loud, scary scream coming from the very inside of the building. The scream certainly feels as if it came straight from the depths of hell, and is enough to make the group run for their lives. Would you stay and investigate if it was a help scream, or would you run as well? Do let us know your thoughts down below. Number 2. Humanoid.
Quick, stay back!
The following video might just be the evidence that sapiens aren't the only Homo out there, and that other species like us still exist. Uploaded on YouTube by a channel called Mushmasta, this video was recorded way back in time, more than a decade ago, and is one of the scariest videos out there. The camera records a scary yet human-looking creature, but the way it escaped without a response indicates that it's not a human.
See, that could be a possible footprint. I don't know.
Could be.
Like, look. Yeah, I bet, like, any foot would, like, cause some sort of indentation there. I don't know.
The group later discovers some strange and abnormally large footprints of the humanoid, which leads them to believe that whatever they encountered that day in the woods was not your regular Homo sapien, and are creeped out by it. The video itself looks kinda furry and ghostly, and seems as if it wants to avoid contact with the group, which is something a human wouldn't normally do. Which brings us to the one video that you definitely should not watch while you're alone. Number 1. Distress. I've always said that animals have better instincts than humans, and even though humans can fake some reactions, whatever animals do is genuine and isn't a staged hoax. This particular video was a security camera footage uploaded by a channel named Barb Wood, and in the video, you can see a Great Dane dog is alerted by what seems to be a ghost orb moving around. There are theories that suggest that the dog was simply alerted and scared by some of the insects moving around the house. But then again, if you look at this part of the room closely, you can see a shadowy figure move around the house, which is still unexplainable. Was it something paranormal, or was it just a series of coincidences recorded? Let us know in the comments. After watching this video, I'm sure that some of you might be considering your decision of living alone, and if you haven't, then you sure are tough. Nevertheless, these were some of the videos out there on the internet that definitely chilled the bones of the viewers and was not to be watched alone. If you liked today's video, then give us a thumbs up and check out our list of top 10 paranormal activities of 2020. And if you haven't already, then make sure you press that subscribe button and have those notifications ringing for all the future updates. This is CreepyENT, and we'll see you in the next video.